So welcome to Breakfast with Friends. I'm Kelly McIntyre from Miltontodaytv, and here are two of my friends joining me for breakfast today. And we've got Angelo. Maybe introduce yourself to everybody and your business.
Okay, I'm Angelo. I'm with Milton Orthotic and Wellness Center. We do custom-made orthotics, footwear, compression wear, and knee bracing.
So don't take a look at the high heels I have on today. And Tammy, tell everybody again what you're involved in, plus a lot of the fundraising, and you're behind the scenes too, and a lot of great stuff going on.
Yeah. My name's Tammy Sicolo, and I'm with Events to Remember. I do event planning and volunteer management. And right now I'm working on a few events for United Way of Milton and the Milltown FC Soccer Club.
Oh great, now we're here at Cora's, so we've ordered. You got your eggs and bacon, we've got some special banana things, I think I got a smoothie, so that's on its way. But let's chat over coffee. Now, you mentioned a few of the charities. There's so much going on in Milton, and maybe tying in having a business in Milton and what that means, and maybe a little bit of teaser too. There's something in the works with you charity-wise, but how does it mean to bring a business into this town? The growth, but also it's such a great space, and the people here care. Do you find sort of
yes, we have our business here in Milton, but we're also very passionate about giving back to the town of Milton, the community. One of our things that we want to see grow or change is getting healthy. With children, getting more active in the community.
And Milton's just launched that. They've got a 5-year Get Moving Milton campaign because, again, obesity rates, diabetes, we're seeing so many children that are just texting, and they're watching TV. They're not getting out and moving. Yeah.
So we have something we're trying. We're in the midst of working with something to do with children and other events, but I think what we'll do is in about a month or so.
Let's have. You've heard it here. Angelo's going to be joining me for another Breakfast with Friends, and we'll maybe launch that and talk about how exciting that is. And again, get our kids moving and getting them healthy. Now you're involved with the United Way, and I can't say enough about how much they do in the community. And it's not only under the umbrella of the United Way. There's so many different charities that fall into that, and that people can tap into. Maybe take us through that. And there's also, again, another charity you're closely involved in that help women and women in crisis. So let's go through a couple of things that the key things you're involved in.
So right now we're working on the garden tour. So the United Way has partnered with Landscape Ontario and the Milton Horticultural Society, and we have a garden tour happening on August 21st, which is a Saturday. Yeah. So it's going to be purchase tickets for the event. You can tour the gardens at your own leisure, and then it's going to be followed by a barbecue and education workshops. So that's happening August 21st.
Is that similar to a studio tour? So you'd have mapped out different gardens and different styles of gardens that you can go and look at? Oh, fantastic. Yes. Okay.
So it's a new initiative with the 3 partners, so we're very excited about that. Also, I'm working on planning the home games for the Milltown FC.
Oh, great. We were at the opening. Oh, here comes some. This looks fantastic. And smoothie. Yeah, this looks great. So, yes, the Milltown just launched that. That's going to be at Bishop Reading High School, which is really exciting. And again, oh, wow. That looks amazing.
Yes, it does. Yes, there's 12 home games over the course of the summer, and they're all at behind Bishop Reading, and tickets are $10. Season passes are $69, so that works out to $5.75 a game. Our first game, which was our opening game last week, we had 400 people out. So
wow,
it's going to be a good summer.
You know what else, Tammy? The thing I find out is getting the teens engaged and involved, and there's volunteer opportunities with this as well. And for community hours, what a great thing for that. How are you looking for volunteers for those games? Always. So how can people, if they're watching, find out about volunteer opportunities too?
Well, for any of the events that I do, I'm always looking for volunteers. Do volunteer management, and at the game specifically, we need help setting up, taking down, cleaning up, and basically running around and helping me. So if they're interested, they could check out the website, milltownfc.com.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah. Now, Angelo, are you a ketchup guy? Or I see you. Did you? You know what? I was going to say with your business, and we're talking about health, but and we're eating a healthy breakfast, which again, they say it's the best meal of the day, foot health. And that kind of thing. You must have seen it all. But any key things you can maybe share with the audience too about just orthotics and things like that, and what people can.
Well, I mean, the main thing is I'm getting back to
flip flops aren't healthy.
No, flip flops are not healthy
for this summer.
I mean, it's the whole thing with your footwear and what you choose, and just as long as there's a lot of people out there that are even in discomfort and are not active because they're in discomfort. And so if you can find a way to get rid of the pain, and then you're going to start walking, you're going to start running, you're going to start doing.
It's a balance, right? It's
things,
structurally
correct.
balancing, because I know, and I joke about flip-flops because I know I love throwing those on, and they're easy to put on. High heels for women is a bad one.
Another one,
and we suffer in pain, right? We're walking around just waiting to take those off. But you can get orthotics aren't necessarily for. The old kind of idea of orthotics is maybe as an aging. It's changed. The face of that is changing, and that whole health. And maybe it's something that we can. Can you come in and just get your feet checked and check your alignment, that kind of thing?
You can come in
as part of a total package of keeping yourself healthy.
It's definitely come in and get assessed, and our practitioner and staff can tell you whether or not it would benefit you and what type of footwear would be good for you according to your foot type.
Do you see children through the door as well?
We do.
Probably a lot of children when you think of
flat-footed.
And those the board skateboarding shoes and different things where children might have a high arch, but they don't really.
They don't tie their shoelaces. And
what about kids that walk on their tippy toes?
That's another thing.
That's another.
My son.
Is it?
Yeah. He's 3 and he walks on his toes.
Really?
I think I'm going to get him a pair of heels soon.
Well, that might always work.
So when they come in, what are the symptoms that people? Is there something you might notice? Is it back pain? Is it
a lot of it
leg aches,
is back pain, heel pain, knee pain are probably 3 most common ones. So if you have that back pain especially, then you're not as active. What do? We negotiate that and say, we're going to rest and stay home tonight because. Instead of going out there and being healthy. So.
Now what we're talking about children. So you've got a 3-year-old.
I do. A 3 and a 5-year-old.
So you're busy. So
yes.
you hit the ground running. So you're throwing on the flip-flops already. Yeah.
Yes.
Everybody around. What about you, Angelo?
Sorry.
Have you got any children?
No.
No?
We don't have any children, but we're very passionate about helping children.
It's fantastic. And that again we're gonna be talking about down the road. Now the thing is with United Way, so you've got the garden tour coming up. Is there anything else again for people who want to find out about what's going on with the United Way and key ways that they can get behind things? Is there just the website they can go to?
They can go to the website. They can give us a call, 905-875-2550. We have the garden tour coming up, our annual general meetings on June 29th. And also we have our house tour that's coming up in November.
Which is always a great and a key fundraiser for that.
Yeah, definitely.
For that as well.
Yeah.
And then key things going on in the community. We talk so much about the hospital, and maybe we can just even bring that up as a quick topic. The growth in Milton and the need for, again, funds going to the Milton District Hospital is such a key part of the focus in Milton right now. You're behind.
I'm behind that, definitely. It's amazing. A lot of people don't realize that the funds that come into the hospital it's just a percentage that comes from the government, but there's a lot of it that has to come from the community and from other sources. And you know what? The town is growing, and the hospital needs your support.
Yeah, definitely. And I don't know, we've got 3 boys, so the emergency room, we've been in there so many times I can't tell you. But it is, you need to have the key things in place, and if there is a situation where you need a specialist, it is nice to know that the hospital is growing with the town, and you've got everything, that CT scanner, and all the new diagnostic equipment. We just had a fundraiser that we were at, actually Miltontodaytv covered, and we were raising money for that new ultrasound machine. Those are key pieces of equipment that are going to be so critical with the growth of the town and just keeping us healthy and able to help us, which is going to be great. But is there anything else exciting going on with? So we've got the teaser of there's going to be something exciting going on with you guys are going to be joining up and partnering, doing something charity wise, and it's going to have to do with children getting healthy. So we're excited to have you back and chat about that. And then Tammy, the work we're going to be seeing going on again with the United Way. So when's the next home opener? Before we dig into this food.
June 18th, Friday night at 8 o'clock. Behind Bishop Redding, yes.
And so come early. And again, Troy's Diner was there. They're going to be there. There's great
there's
sponsors
food,
and
there's
stuff
entertainment. It's not just soccer. So
and the lights in that field.
Yeah.
It's just
it's pretty
magnificent,
amazing.
right? In downtown Milton.
Definitely.
So you guys, you hungry?
Yeah.
I got a smoothie. Look at you two. So we've had, again, Breakfast with Friends with Tammy and Angelo. Thanks so much for watching. Kelly McIntyre here at Coors, and we'll see you again next time.